Did you know story about a guy lost his car and after that take down all blacklists? In the end, he take back his car.
Suspect lost. I need a quadrant set up. Get everyone out here looking for him.
It's kinda good story, but it's old. I think it's time to delete and write whole story. Hello everyone, Waked Up here. Welcome to Pizza Boy's story. Story about a pizza boy wants to change his life. His name is Pablo, because I rename him as Pablo. Pablo has a good life. He works hard and earns well. But now he decides to become a racer because he watched so many billionaire shorts and right now he wants to be rich easiest way. And thus, Pablo's journey begins and the pizza restaurant come to an end because this company will go bankrupt after he's gone. But it doesn't matter. It's Pablo's story. So let's begin. In a very short time, Pablo had improved himself. He met new people, he met new racers. They had some weird racing style, but it didn't really matter to him. Winning is what mattered to him. After a while, Pablo's phone rang. When he picked up the phone, someone started talking to him directly, without even letting him say hello.
Keep your mouth shut and listen up.
After a long conversation, Pablo realized that to control this city, he only had to beat 3 people. First one is Vic. Vic was confident character, and he talks a lot. Pablo got where Vic wanted to beat him in the race. As the Pablo surveyed the surroundings, he noticed that the police were looking very closely at him. That was weird. Pablo thought, since when did cops become interested in street racers? They just wanna catch the racers and put them in jail. To talk about cops were powerless vehicles. Racers. Cars could stand any collision, but on the other hand, police cars pass out in a single blow, and they can easily destroy themselves. So, they're little dummies. Sometimes very interesting thing could happen. Flashback. Let's go, officer. We need to do a few things.
Hang on.
You okay? And finally, Vic had arrived. He was very confident in himself. Vic was a better racer than Pablo. He was driving the best car in the world. Beating him seemed impossible at first, but Pablo trusted himself. In the end, he won and Vic lost. Vic was feeling between sadness and anger. It was as if he wanted to attack Pablo but couldn't find energy to do so. And Vic realized he couldn't live with this defeat. And that was beginning. He will find the other 2 owners of the city somehow, and he will beat them too. Over time, Pablo got to know more and more people with new racers and new cops. The weirdest thing that stuck in his eyes, that's the cops were stupid. Of course, they can be very annoying beings at times, but on the other hand, they can be very stupid. And seeing this strange behavior often aroused a question in his mind. Who is leading them? It was obvious, he is an idiot. However, now it's time to next target.
We're on the suspect now. He's moving fast.
There's it. Was driving furiously towards the Pablo. It looked like he was coming for revenge. Although Pablo hesitated for a moment, he still did not back down. He was involved in serious war, and after this time, he could not take a step back. Dear audience, I'm not able to animate this fight, so I did it in a simple and understandable way. Thank you for your comprehension. And Pablo won. Pablo almost succeeded. There was a 1 person left between him and success. He set out to find out who the last person was. Somehow, he will find who is he. However, while dealing with cops, something happened that he will never expect. Everything is ruined. Everything he worked for disappeared in an instant. Does all mean end of the world for him? Was all his effort to end his life behind bars? And finally, the guy named Cross has come to rule. Maybe this speech will be his last, because he thinks he will never talk after he was imprisoned. Nah, actually this is what happened. Good news, he found who was the last person. Bad news is that the last person is refused to race with Pablo. Why doesn't he want to race? Maybe there's a dramatic story behind it, right? Or he may have stopped racing just because he's become cop. He left his racing career for justice. This is a very meaningful story, but we don't care. Anyways, this did not deter the Pablo. Cross was only thing standing between him and success. But Pablo wasn't the only one with a plan. Cross also had his own plan. And once he was done with Pablo, Pablo would never want to race again. Never. But how? How we gonna do it? With bully. Cross start to bully him. Police become more aggressive. Helicopter do not maintain social distance. Cross calls Pablo at night and messes with him.
Hey, what's the deal with that rat of yours? Don't you care about how it looks? I mean, man!
And worst of all, he cut him again, and again. Bullying simple solution and it's worked. In the end, Pablo became depressed and went to the bridge. He wants to leave everything behind. And that's end of the story. Moral of the story. Never watch rich people's video. Have a nice day.